Please, ladies from Europe, from US, from outside Africa, if you're going to Africa for love, this video is for you. Let's watch this story together and let's learn something.
I was on Tariq Nasheed's live stream a couple nights ago, and I was listening in as he was talking to this Black American lady who is living right now in Ghana, West Africa, and she was talking about her experience in living out there, and she was giving a lot of insight and a lot of information to, well, basically about what life is like living in Ghana. And I wanted to take this as an opportunity to tell the story of when I went to Ghana years ago to find love. I was a hopeless romantic at that time, straight up stupid style. Like, I'm talking like straight up 90 Day Fiance style. Okay. So I wanted to draw some parallels between what she said in the live stream and what I experienced when I went to Ghana. Because honestly, I can attest to everything that she said, pretty much everything. Some things that I didn't know because I didn't live out there. I was only in Ghana for 12 days. But when she was talking about the police corruption and how they, if the police pull you over, you basically have to pay them a bribe in order for them to let you go. How they overcharge and overprice Americans. And I experienced that when I was in Ghana. The Ghanaians pay like a local price, and then like the foreigners pay like a higher price. And it's just common. It's just normal for them. And then she was talking about how they basically present moving to Ghana as like this big financial opportunity, or it's like this home welcoming. But when you get out there, you realize that things are much different. And she was talking about how a lot of people don't know, but if you were to if you bought land out there, it don't matter how much you pay for it. If you buy land in Ghana, you don't actually own that land. You're basically renting the land. I want to say she said it's like a 10-year rental or something like that. So you never actually own the land. So after that time is over, whatever you built on top of that land belongs to, I don't know, belongs to the country. It belongs to Ghana. And then when it comes to like dating out there, they say like you definitely do not want to go out there as a single woman. And I went out there straight stupid style, straight like 90 Day Fiance style, met a guy online, flew out there. And when I tell y'all, this man used me like an ATM. Like, I told myself I was never gonna tell this story. But I'm gonna just tell y'all just a couple things that happened. Like, when I first got out there, and this is another thing that she was talking about too, about them basically borrowing money from each other. When I first got out there, I could not, it was too late for me to exchange my US dollars because all of the foreign exchanges were already closed. So the guy that I met, let me backtrack for a second. So I could not get the money from the foreign exchange because it was already closed, but I was hungry and I wanted to get some food. I didn't know old boy didn't have no money at all, right? He straight up lied to me, okay? But the whole time we were talking, he was lying to me. Talking about he's a businessman and he buys and sells cars and all this other kind of stuff. When I got out there, when I tell you this man had no money, he had zero nada. He didn't have no money at all. I did not know that when I came out there. So he literally went when we literally went to this little chicken restaurant, like a chain style chicken restaurant. And when I tell you, like, this meal couldn't have been more than like 10 US dollars total for both of us to eat. He was using this payment system, I guess, that they have, that they borrow money from each other. Like, that's basically how a lot of them get by borrowing money from each other. And that's literally what he was doing. Like, I heard him kind of like walk off to the side and start calling around to his friends so they can send him some money. I don't know if it's like a Cash App or a Venmo style, but she was talking about that too, like how they basically like they survive by borrowing money from each other. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna go into a part 2, and then I'm gonna finish up telling y'all what happened when I was in Ghana. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up with a part 2 of me going to Ghana to find love and basically being used like an ATM and played like a fiddle. Y'all, okay, so I want to say this: the first day that I was there, he came to pick me up from the hotel. We go to the gas station, and when we pull up, the guy tells him how much it costs. It was like 300 cedis, which is the equivalent to like 40 or 50 US dollars. And he looks over at me, and I'm looking at him like, why are you looking at me? So he was like, oh, it's gonna cost 300 cedis for the gas. And I was like, you don't have gas money? You don't have any money to pay for gas for your own car? And he was like, well, I'm just, and he started making up all of these excuses about like him going through these struggles, which he didn't tell me that before. He didn't say that before I came out there to see him. All right. He made it seem like he was a businessman. Then when I got out there, then it was all these excuses of to why he didn't have no money. Oh, I don't have no money. I don't have whatever. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on? So, anyways, just to speed this shit along, I paid for the gas, but for that day, and I checked him about that. I'm like, you don't have gas to pay for your own. You don't have enough money to pay for gas for your own car, sweetheart. Like, so then we're talking about that, and he gives me this explanation, but I'm like, that particular day, I started looking around as we were driving. And I'm thinking, like, should I just leave this and go and get me a check out of this hotel, check into a different hotel where he don't know where I'm at, or should I look for flights to go back home early? Like, I'm thinking like what to do, because he basically told me that he didn't have any money at all. So this entire trip, if I'm gonna be with him, it's gonna be all on me. But I'm telling y'all, I played the fool. I was just like, you know what? I'm here. I want to experience the culture. I'm already here. I already paid all this money to get here. Let me just rock this shit out and let's just do the damn thing, right? I wasn't expecting to. I mean, it's not like I didn't really. It's not like it would have broke me to pay for everything, but it's still. That's not what I expected. If I have a budget, I expect to only spend a certain amount of money. I wasn't expecting to pay for 2 people for 12 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and excursions, and all of that. And when I tell y'all, I got sick when I was out there, like badly sick. Like, the food had my stomach turning, like, and I'm not even trying to down Ghanaian food or nothing like that. It's just that I think that the type of whatever that the soups, however they make them, it must be used with well water or something. My stomach, like, we had to go to the pharmacy so I can get something to stop up my system. Y'all, like, it was hard to find a public restroom anywhere. Like, especially once you go outside the major city, like, it's so hard. Like, you pretty much can't find a public. You gotta and piss outside. I mean, so I kind of see why open defecation is a thing, because you ain't nowhere. It's nowhere for you to go. Oh, and then let me tell you, baby, one time he pulls over to the side to pick up one of his friends. Okay, nice enough friend and everything, but I assumed that he was probably just as broke as old boy. And then we go to a botanical garden. Of course, I have to pay. You pay per car, so of course I had to pay because neither one of them had any money. So we go into this botanical garden. To be honest with you, I wasn't really having a good time. If you had saw the look on my face in some of the pictures I took, you would have been like, yeah, you was not happy, because I was not happy. Okay, so we sit down, like, we hung. I mean, at this point, I'm hungry. I'm like, and there was a restaurant there, so I'm like, okay, we'll go get some food. But then I just had a feeling, I'm like, this friend probably don't have no money. I already expected that I was gonna have to pay for me and old boy. I just knew it. I'm like, we discussed this already. I already know he doesn't have the money, right? So of course, oh boy, his friend did not have any money to buy his own food. So I was nice about it, and I bought a plate for myself, and I bought a plate for them to share. Okay, because I wasn't gonna buy old boy a plate for himself. Like, you're not about to just. Well, you're not just gonna treat me like I'm already being treated like an ATM, right? And like, y'all, the entire trip, the entire time I was there, I mean, he did not pay for not one thing. Not one thing. And then he was, the whole time, he talking about marriage and kids, and I'm looking like, bro, I'm not about to have no babies and be married to you. What type of lifestyle is that gonna be for me? I could not wait to get out of Ghana. I could not wait to come home to America. Like, I'm gonna just be all the way real with y'all. Like, I could not wait. I don't even see how that lady that was on Tariq Nasheed's live. I don't even see how she living out there. I saw where he was living at. There's no way. Like, it's literally like dorm style, like, where it's like a bunch of rooms. Everybody has one room, and they basically live their life in a bedroom as if it's an apartment, and they share a bathroom with everybody that's living in there in the compound. And that's the lifestyle of a lot of people out there. And I don't know what she's living like. The lady that was on his live, I don't know what type of lifestyle she's living. I don't know how they are doing that shit, especially as an American, and we used to a lot of conveniences. I don't know how, like, the electricity kept going out, the water kept turning off, even at the hotel. Y'all, that I could go more in depth into the story, but honestly, I don't want to make these videos too long. But I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, don't fall for the hype when it comes to Africa. And if you're a single woman, it's not gonna work, boo boo. You played yourself. You know, every time I see a comment like this, this is how I imagine the person. You played yourself. You played yourself. You played yourself. No. This was not a passport bro situation, female version. None of that shit. Okay. This was a situation. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. This was a situation where I met somebody online and was talking to them for a year and then decided to make arrangements to meet each other. That was what this was. That's why I said went to Ghana to find love, to find the person that I thought I could possibly find love with. A passport bro, at least from what I gather, from what I understand about passport bros, is somebody who travels around the world looking for sex and potentially love wherever they can find it. Wherever there's women, wherever there's beautiful women, they think it could be easy for them to get them. That's where they go. Okay, that's not me. I don't travel the world. I'm not traveling the world looking for sex and men. Hell no. So do not ever compare me to no passport bro. I'm not no passport nothing. That isn't, matter of fact, I feel comparing me to passport bros or anything is a straight up insult. I don't want nothing to do with that. So this wasn't no passport bro, nothing.
I feel this concept of romance is very dangerous to women. And I came to realize that it was actually constructed by poor men to attract women. Because long time ago, men needed to have resources to have a woman, yeah? But then for the men who did not have resources, they had to find another way to get a woman. And they came up with romance. That's why I usually say that women do stupid things when they are in love, when they are in that romantic, feelings and just in love. Usually when a woman loves the man a lot, they tend to do very stupid things. Like, for example, why should a woman go to another country to meet a man? I feel like it's supposed to be the man who comes to you. Like, if a man loves you, he's the one who's supposed to come to your country. I still don't understand why women will go to countries to meet a guy, or even like would drive to another state to meet a man, and I don't blame her. When you're in love, you do stupid things. When you're in that romantic cocoon, you forget about anything logic and you just go for it. So this is what she did. Bad mistake. Oh my God. Bad mistake. I grew up in Africa and I know African men, majority of them, if you're coming from a developed country, they expect you to pay for everything. They expect you actually to come with things for them, with presents, with money, And you think this guy is just alone. He has his whole family. He has a group of friends, because most of them are friends. Misery likes company. So you are going to take care of them. Please ask ask any foreign woman who has ever fallen in love online. They did something like what she did. They paid for stuff. Even some build houses, some bought land. Be careful, women. And it's so weird because African men actually, if you come from a country that is not Africa, straight away they expect you to take care of everything. And you think, if we start a family, it's going to help, with the kids and with the housework and all that. Still no. You will come, help financially, and give birth to those kids and take care of them and do the housework, and he's going to be the man. Protector. Be careful, ladies. I grew up in an African up country, and what I saw, maybe that's why I'm in Moscow now. That's why I'm in Russia or something like that. What I saw, what women go through, because me, I saw it firsthand, and this is up country whereby you get the proper, whereby you get a proper African man. What is African man like, I understand now it's not all of them. Some are changing, some are, starting to behave better. But let me tell you one thing. You see this picture? I'm going to put a picture here. That is 90% of African women. They carrying everything, like they, and pretty much him also, he wants to hang there and be carried. And most foreign women don't see this. You see the face, you see the body, and you think, oh my God, this guy is a protector. This guy is going to, you fall in love. This guy is my everything. You go there and you realize, oh my God, what did I come to? But I'll just insist, not all of them. Not all of them, but majority of them are like this guy. Can you imagine just landing tired and you're expected to pay gas money? You're expected to feed his friend? Like, wow, oh my God. I think even she stayed for longer. Like, what? Most of women should have just, turned around. And let me tell you one thing. As women, we have this sixth sense. Whenever you have, like, you're in a car, you're traveling with somebody and you're like, I shouldn't be doing this. The answer is you should not be doing this. When your mind as a woman tells you, why am I here? You should not be there. It's like your sixth sense telling you, no. But who are we? We just say, let's see. He looks like a nice guy. No. That is your body telling you, this is not for me. Because if it was for you, I'm telling you, you'll be so excited. You'll be like, oh my God, this is so good to be true. If it was that good, it will feel good. But we don't like listening to ourselves when something is telling you, something is fishy here. We still tend to like, let's see, maybe he's a good guy inside, maybe he's just broke and that's, and you wanted to start a family. With what? But you'd think like it's crazy for a man to be like that. This is how they are, like in Africa, like, they don't care if they have money on it. They just want to make you pregnant and get stuck to you for 18 years. And you're going to do the work. You're going to raise those children. You're going to... Most mothers in African families are the one who pay school fees. Because the guy just don't care. So the mothers are the one. And you think like she's alone. No, there's a man there who also want to be respected but doesn't want to do anything to help around. Most women in Africa are the one carrying the burden. It is sad. And it was nice to listen to this story, and I know this is going to be eye-opening, especially to foreign women who wants to find love in Africa. Just be careful. But I'm not discouraging you. There is actually adequate men in Africa. But majority is going to be this story. Sorry to say, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what you think about this video. Have you ever had an experience with an African man? Next time I'll tell you my experience with African men. But yeah, for now, see you in the next video.